Did I go live? Welcome back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Good afternoon, everyone. I know I'm a little late, but I'm kind of feeling under the weather. So, welcome back. This is our daily QuickBooks Insights to help you keep your books accurate and tax ready. So, as per normal, we are multicasting. Hello to those on Facebook. Hello to those on YouTube and hello to those on Instagram. So if you see me looking all over the place, it's because I am multicasting. I am Elaine Forbes Daisley, aka the Elaine Forbes, and each day I show up to tell you what's really going on with your numbers. Now, guys, you know that this is social media and Elaine likes to be social. So make sure when you come to my broadcast, you say hello, Elaine. And if you are a business owner, just put business in the chat. If you're a not for profit, just put not for profit. We just want to know who is here and make sure that the information that we're sharing is relevant to your business. I don't know about this, but all right, let me see if I can get these camera to look a little better than they're actually looking so y'all can see my face. All right, so let's get started with our QuickBooks Insight. So that's the word I am working on eliminating from my vocabulary. And we're not going to repeat it. There we go. So just because your bank connect to QuickBooks does not mean your numbers are correct. Just because your bank connects to QuickBooks, it does not mean that your numbers are correct. One of the most common issue I see, especially during after tax season, is duplicate transaction. And the problem is most business owners don't even realize that it happened. Let me see if I can put these people over here. That looks better, right, guys? I am sure this is, oh Lord, resume. I am sure this does looks better. Remember to say hello because this is live. We're live. Okay, let's continue. As I was saying, one of the most common issue I see, especially after tax season, is duplicate transaction. And the problem is most business owners don't even realize it's happening. My phone is, I don't know what's happening to this phone over here. Now your expenses are overstated. Your income might be overstated and your reports completely misleading. I'm trying to fix the camera. Let's get into QuickBooks tip of the day. If your bank feeds are connected, transaction can sometimes duplicate. This usually happens when you manually enter something and then QuickBooks pull it in again from your bank feed. And so there are 3 things to look for to identify if you have duplicate transaction in your bank feed. So number 1, we said if you enter the transaction manually. And the second thing is if QuickBooks actually pull the transaction in, that might gives you that might allow duplicate, you might see duplicate transaction. But here's another wet thing that you need to look at when it comes to duplicate transaction. If you have rules set inside of QuickBooks to automatically post transaction to your QuickBooks, that might also create a duplicate transaction. Now, to find the duplicate transaction, you have two transactions for the same thing. So let's say that you pay your Zoom bill and you set up a transaction to be automatically posted via a rule that is posted to your QuickBooks. However, if you go back and enter it into your QuickBooks, now you have a duplicate transaction. Here are some things that I normally see that cause duplicate transaction. When you are typing the name of the vendor, it might be spelled incorrectly. So you type it again and enter it. Number two is when you're categorizing the transaction, the category is misspelled, and that can also cause duplicate transaction. What should you do? What should you do if you have duplicate transaction? Go into your bank register and review the transaction regularly. That is where you will identify if you have duplicate transaction. Go to your bank register and review your transaction regularly. Once you connect your bank feed, upload your transaction, whether you're uploading them manually or hi. Am I talking to myself? You're not hearing me? Really? So I'm here talking for 7 minutes and you're not hearing me? Oh my goodness. What is happening? Could be good to go. Don't know. No. I'm not sure what you're saying. Are you not hearing me on YouTube? Guys, this is serious. Let me check to make sure that there is sound on my broadcast, because this is something that happened already. So let me check, because I know one of my phones sometime don't. Okay. Let's see if I can hear anything. Y'all gonna hear me? Let's see if okay, there is sound. I'm sorry guys, somebody said they weren't hearing. I wanted to make sure that everybody's hearing, that we are not here talking to ourselves. Not here just talking to ourselves. So sorry about that. Oh, I want to make sure that everybody's hearing my broadcast, because I don't want to sit here and just talk to myself. And at the end of the day, it would not be beneficial for me just to come here and talk and nobody's hearing me, right? Because this person said I was talking to myself. But when I go, this is what happened on live broadcast, right? So if you are on YouTube and you're hearing me, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're hearing me. If you're on Instagram and you're hearing me, please give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you're hearing me. And if you're over here on Facebook, and you're hearing me, just let me know that you're hearing. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. That was a breaking transmission. Let's get back to regular programming. As we were saying, where were we? Okay, so we were talking about duplicate transaction and making sure that you go to your QuickBooks register, your bank register, and look for the same amount, the same date, and the same vendor. Now, the vendor, I will say to you, look at the description. Look at the description, because sometimes the vendors are spelled incorrectly. It might not look like the same vendor. Therefore, paying attention to the amount, the same date, and look at the description to see if the descriptions are the same. If you see it twice, you already know what that means. There is duplicate transaction in your register. This is one of the first things that I check when I do QuickBooks cleanup. I check to see if there are duplicate transactions, because if this is off, everything else is off. What that means is that you might be overstating your expenses. You might also be overstating your income. In the long run, what that means, you might also be overstating your taxes. And you don't want to pay Uncle Sam no more than you have to pay him. If you agree with me, give me a thumbs up. You don't want to pay more than you need to pay. So having correct and accurate records and making sure there are no duplicate transactions in your QuickBooks or in your accounting records, that will help you. That will help you to make sure that you avoid overpaying on taxes, overstating your income, or even understating your expenses. If you're not 100% sure QuickBooks is accurate, this is exactly what I offer, why I offer a diagnostic review. Because I know that some people will say, I don't know if my books are right. I did what I needed to do to get my taxes filed. I look at my bank statement, make sure I pick up all the transaction, but it might not be correct. So if you're not 100% sure your QuickBooks is accurate, this is exactly why I offer QuickBooks Diagnostic Review. I would go in, identify issues like this, and show exactly what needs to fix. So, go ahead and book your review. Don't wait until it becomes a bigger problem. Don't wait. And far too often, I've seen where if you catch it early, if you catch it before it gets to a point where it becomes a big problem, then that is very helpful. So guys, thank you for those who joined me today for the live broadcast. As always, I'll say thank you. You could be anywhere else, but you stop in today. You could be anywhere else on this internet street, but you come by here today. I am very grateful that you came to our broadcast. I know I was a little late today because I was feeling a little under the weather. However, my goal is to be here about 3:34 p.m. each day to share with you QuickBooks insight to help you keep your business accurate. Come back tomorrow. Tomorrow, what we are going to go over tomorrow is accounts receivable. Accounts receivable. So be back here tomorrow and we will share with you insights about old accounts receivable, invoices that are showing paid. Be back here tomorrow, and that's what we'll be talking about. So thank you across all the platform for being here, and we will be back here tomorrow with QuickBooks Insight that will help you to see what's going on in your books. Bye.